Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are having a great day. So, we're going to talk today about some alternatives to like Lbry TV or the more now familiar site that's running on the chain called Odysee. Right, and I think those are all potentially great projects. Now, unfortunately, it had an ICO. It was basically considered an unregistered security. They did raise some money. And besides that point, anytime you have a platform that where people can upload, the public can upload videos, um, whatever it may be, whether it's on the chain or off the chain, uh, they're going to become a list of problems with that as far as what can be allowed to be on the platform. Now, some on one side of the camp, they want you to be able to be so free you can post anything, right? But we know that can create a type of unrealistic atmosphere. And then the biggest problem being who decides what should be allowed and what shouldn't be allowed. The problem is, even if we were all to agree on what should be allowed and what shouldn't be allowed, we would still run into the issue of, we would still fundamentally run into the issue of, excuse me, sorry about that disturbance. But there will still be the big issue of what is allowed on the platform. And even if everybody agreed that there were certain things inappropriate, whether it be related to child pornography or related to some type of just controversial racial hatred type posts, there will still be people posting material like that online potentially, right? So that creates a lot of problems that can be the thorn in the side of a platform. Odysee is somewhat centralized to that degree, and I know in cryptocurrency and blockchain that's kind of almost an oxymoron, but it is somewhat centralized to address this issue, right? As well as many others, about all of them that I'm aware of, just about. Um, Now, the structure of how Odysee does it, run on the Lbry blockchain, and providing this option to monetize content creators, not just the content creators, but the viewers, I think it's an excellent idea, right? I think it's as big and it's more important than the play to earn format, right? But the but where I think I would like to see more alternatives in that area of video and posting videos, to sites is like what we have with the Btcmyk site, right? And what do I mean by that? So what happens is if you look at something like Lbry TV or Odysee, there are there is the viewer and there is the content creator, the right person who has the channel. Now, what happens is that person can earn based on tips. Sometimes it used to be they could earn based on how many followers they had. I think that stopped. So now it's mostly relying on tips and so on. But the problem with that is that if you don't have a base to give you tips or something like that, you don't earn any money, which is a little bit different from YouTube's model. YouTube model is if people are watching and you have views on your channel, you can be monetized. Now, the problem with YouTube, of course, it's hard to be monetized. You got to have over 1,000 subscribers and got to have thousands upon watch time hours, and that makes it uh, unachievable for some people, right? It's hard to get 1,000 subscribers. It's difficult to have thousands of hours of listening viewers. So that cuts a lot of people out. But what if there was a way to to add all these people into that, which is like what Odysee does, Lbry TV, but have it to where the system pays you and not you have to be tipped by some account holder who thinks you just should just be rewarded the money. And so where BitcoinMyk.com I think makes more sense is that if you post a video, the system automatically awards you a certain amount of tokens, right? You don't have to rely on the tips of others, although you can be tipped by others as well. In addition to that, um, if you're a viewer, right, just by visiting the page, you're going to be paid, right? So there is not conditional in that. And the entire idea about it is to grow a network big enough to where the network itself, just on sheer scale and size, can provide enough revenue. And we know this can happen because we've seen the likes of many social media sites, whether it be like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, that through billions upon billions of users, the network has a value to itself that is very valuable, ranging to trillions of dollars. That could be a shared network value-wise to the people on that network. And it makes a lot of sense, right? And that's what happens here on the Btcmyk.com site, which doesn't happen on Odysee and Lbry TV, because again, your viewership is based upon years. Is predicted at over 800. Try to turn that video off. Your viewership is based upon or earnings are based upon those who tip you, right? And if they don't want to tip you, or if they don't have the currency to tip you, there's none to get. Whereas with this system, it's different. The system itself tips you and gives you the currency, even if you don't have the currency. And the value comes from your participation itself and your attention value. You create the value. And so when you tip somebody, it creates the money, right? So it creates through the activity. And that's something that I don't think Odysee and Lbry TV has. And so if you're a video content creator, it's absolutely free to try and earn some of the cryptocurrency, as well as you can be exposed to other audiences. Give it a try, give it a shot. See if you like it. You can upload your YouTube catalog easily right to the site. You can post your videos easily right there. So give it a shot, and if anything, hopefully it'll increase your views and you'll earn some of the cryptocurrency absolutely free. You don't have to buy the cryptocurrency to earn. And so I think that's fantastic. But anyway, that's all I want to say in this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. Also, be sure to join BtcmyK.com today. Whether you're a content creator or not, it doesn't matter. Just watching it, you're going to earn the cryptocurrency. You're going to have it to tip people. The system's got to provide all that for you, unlike what you're going to get with Lbry TV and Odysee. That's all I want to say in this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.